Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings and watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life. There's so much going on, y'all. So much. So I wanted to, get back into this whole situation that's going on with Dolph, because it's important. It's a lot of investigation stuff going on right now. It's a lot of, T's getting crossed and I's getting dotted right now. And I'm wondering, y'all, was this so sloppy? So sloppily done. And the people that they picked was, just bad taste for to even put in this little circle. Now imagine, with this whole Dolph situation and Yo Gotti situation, he did have some riders, because he had people that went to prison already for trying to take Dolph out, and they didn't tell, and they were handed like 10 to 14 years, and they went in like, I'm gonna ride it out. There's so many that's not though, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm starting to wonder now, is the assassination of young Dolph going to dwindle? I can't say dwindle, but go up the ladder to not just only Yo Gotti, but is it going to go to Jay-Z as well? Because everything that's going on right now has, if you look at it, on the outside looking in, okay, it has, like Jay-Z and, Yo Gotti and them name written all over this whole thing that took place with Dolph, y'all. From the 22 hits that them trying to sign him and him turning them down, they offered him $22 million. He turned it down and he got hit up 22 times, y'all. All of this leads to two people, y'all. Two main people. Like it or not, a lot of stuff that's going on is surrounded by the situation. It just points straight at Yo Gotti and Jay-Z. Okay, y'all. Now, yes, of course, Blac Youngsta and all of these people are, played a part. And you see that they're going down one by one. Do y'all see how many people is locked up now or then got taken out with this whole situation? Do y'all understand the severity of what just took place? Now, I'm going to do a little numerology. I was going to put all the numbers up, but I couldn't put all those numbers up. It's too much. So I wrote down some stuff, and then I'm going to just go to, my gematria and do stuff while I'm on here. But, y'all, is Yo Gotti and Jay-Z the mastermind of this whole thing? Ask yourself this question. Okay? I'm going to say allegedly, because I don't know. But the way it looks, and everybody's pointing the fingers at who all did this and this and that, and if you do the numerology only, how the numbers is popping up, it seems to me that, Jay-Z and possibility that Jay-Z and, Blac Youngsta, not Blac Youngsta, but Yo Gotti has been all up in Blac Youngsta's ear. Okay, y'all? And just trying to get him to, go all out and do what he have to do to get to where he has to get to. Okay? And I'm going to tell y'all, I've been telling y'all this for the longest, when I saw him dancing on that table and just clowning and this and that. And this ain't the first time that he has been in a ritual, y'all. To be honest with y'all, this is not the first time. Blac Youngsta has been in several rituals that, they have put him through humiliation rituals, all kind of stuff. And he has kind of stood the, the test of time. But at the same time, I do believe that they're filling up his head, okay? And when you say head, it make my eyes go straight to Yo Gotti's big head. I think that they've been filling up your Blac Youngsta head, letting him know, the bigger sacrifice, the more that you're gonna be on top. I think they just made him a serious scapegoat and crash dummy, y'all. That's what I think that they did. From the everything that he has been tied to from the beginning to the end. Okay, y'all? He has been tied to everything. And this is what I think, that they just promised him stuff after promises, promises, promises. And let us line this up with the numerology, and let us do this day. And this is going to bring attention to you. You're going to blow up. I promise you. Look at Beyonce. Look at Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying, y'all? This is what they were telling this Nupit's Day, okay? This is what I believe. And the crazy part, a lot of people are saying this, y'all. They are saying that this wasn't even, Blac Youngsta's beef, y'all. That's the sad part about it. When you let somebody else talk you into doing some stuff and being an enemy to somebody that you don't even know nothing about. That person ain't did nothing to you. You ain't did nothing to that person, but y'all into it. And you want to see them gone, and you want to be the one that's standing over them, just like he said, okay? I told you people get themselves away when they talk, because when you say certain things, you will say this all the time. But yes, he said that he wants to be standing over everybody, just like he wanted to be standing over Dolph. That's why he chose to be in Memphis the day that Dolph was taken out, y'all. He chose to be there, while everybody else was like, I don't want to be there. I don't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole. It can go down, but I don't want to be there when it go down. He chose to be there. And, this was a part, I do believe, of the sacrifice from the beginning, y'all. They were lining him up a long time ago for what was to come. I told y'all, these spiritual advisors are demonic that they're dealing with. And this is what they do. This is their job, to sit back and conjure up evilness, make it line up with stuff. And like I told y'all, people are waking up and they're getting sloppy. And this is why the feds are so busy right now, okay? This is why they're so busy, because they're finally seeing this. I said this a couple years ago, my day ones, twos, and threes. I was saying that, sooner or later, the shit is going to hit the fan. And they, the feds and everybody going to start paying attention to all this demonic stuff that the industry is doing and tied to, and the people that's tied to each other. And this year, it has been falling in place like crazy. Even before this year, last year, it started, it started becoming really clear of who all was tied to each other in the industry, and who all played a part with taking each other. Because, a lot of people, just because they get on social media, they lose a loved one and they jump on social media and they act like they sad. That doesn't always mean that they're sad, y'all. It's a lot of people out here faking. Okay, y'all? Faking like that. They care and this and that and that and this. And that's what a lot of them was doing. Okay? And they're still doing. Trying to play that sympathy card and stuff like that when they really don't care. Now, I want to show y'all some stuff that I just found ironic. I just found this just, very eerie. Very eerie, y'all. We all know that Jay-Z has an album called 444. Beyonce has an album called 4. A lot of numerology around Blac Youngsta and his brothers. It's just 4442. This is why I tell y'all he was sent off. Each one of Blac Youngsta's sacrifices passed away 4 years apart. I want y'all to pay attention to this too, because this is very important, okay, y'all? 2015, he lost a brother, okay? 2019, he lost a brother. And the weird part about this, that the one that he sent at Dolph, it just, I'm starting to wonder, did Dolph take him out, or did somebody in his own camp take him out for him to pass away 4 years after? Okay, y'all? Was that just so they could I'm telling y'all, I seriously done ran into stories of people in the army that have said that certain people that was in the army, their own team took them out and tried to make it seem like it was somebody else, or it was an accident. It was friendly fire because, they was trying to hit at somebody else and mistaken hit their own team. This happens in real life, y'all. I'm starting to rethink a lot of things. As far as, a lot of people said that Dolph, his camp is the one that took out, word on the street that, his security or whoever, y'all, I don't know who. They was pointing fingers at Dolph's team, saying that they are the ones that took out Blac Youngsta brother. But think of it, the one that came at Dolph. Think of it, if your own people take your brother out during the time, your first sacrifice. that, allegedly Jay-Z and Yo Gotti and them line up for you. If one of his own took him out, they could easily blame it on Dolph now. And this creates a beef. Okay, y'all? You sent your brother to take Dolph out. Dolph took your brother out. So now the target is on Dolph. You got to take Dolph out because he took your brother out. Do y'all see this, y'all? Do y'all see that this could have easily been set up too? Because what are the odds of this? Y'all tell me, please tell me what y'all think about this. What are the odds of Blac Youngsta's brothers passing away 4 years apart? 3 brothers, 4 years apart. Okay, y'all? Each time they passed. This completes the 444 ritual that he was, set up, allegedly. Okay, y'all? A lot of people come to my comment section. No, Yo Gotti brother got taken out because he seen somebody steal a car and da 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 da. Y'all, this was a hit. This was a hit. And this was lined up by higher ups. I truly believe that. That's my personal opinion. So I'm going to say allegedly. But my personal opinion is this was lined up by higher ups and they wanted it to complete this 444. Just like Jay-Z, who is tied to them. Y'all see the one-eye symbolism. You see the 444. It's a lot of stuff tied to this 444 with Jay-Z, and it's a lot of stuff tied to infinity links with mob ties. I want y'all to pay attention to them 8s when it comes down to people passing away. That's in mob ties in them circle. It's the 8s, the infinity. Okay? Their brothers couldn't, connected worldwide, the infinity links. Okay, y'all? And Jay-Z is connected to this 444 for life, y'all. For life. He's connected to this. So, y'all please tell me in the comment section. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? He let these guys send him off. And if it got out of hand to the point where, things are going left, then all you have to do is take out Blac Youngsta. And then this completes the, what has been done to Dolph and everything else. And then they can sweep it under the rug and act like it was all Blac Youngsta's thing. But one thing about that is, Blac Youngsta didn't have no beef with Dolph like that. Okay? But he did after his brother passed away for allegedly trying to, come at Dolph. And we wasn't there, so we don't know who took who out. We don't know if, a little friendly fire might have got his brother from his own side. And they could blame it on Dolph. So this gives, the nutcase a reason to go after Dolph, y'all. Pay attention to this stuff, okay? This guy has been a loose cannon for a very long time. Okay? Before he even start, dancing on the table for the white folks. Okay, y'all? White people. Before he did that, he was a loose cannon anyway. And it makes you wonder, did they coach him to do that dance on the table? When you go in there for that, to get that check, go in there and do whatever you got to do. Dance, sing, whatever. The more the humiliation that you put yourself through, the better. And I didn't know his meeting that he was dancing on the table would happen in Los Angeles, I think, y'all. Los Angeles. Where everybody is bought and sold. Okay, y'all? Including, my personal opinion, coroners. Okay, y'all? This was bound to happen, y'all. And I'm going to tell you this. Anybody that, these demonic people tell this guy to sacrifice, he's in over his head now. And I think now he know that he has been used because, his name is ringing all over the place right now, y'all. His name is ringing everywhere. And when I say everywhere, the police department is singing his name. Probably not Memphis, but people that's investigating this whole thing with Dolph. Blac Youngsta name is coming up all over the place. Now remember when his insurance agent came out and talked about his car got hit up and all of that stuff, which means he was in a shootout. Okay, y'all? He was in a shootout. That's why he went to his insurance guy and was trying to get him, talk to him about this and that and that and that. And the guy told him to, he better say the car was stolen and this and that and that and this. Okay, y'all? He has been getting coached to do things from a lot of people. Okay? Think about it. Coach from allegedly Jay-Z. Coach from Yo Gotti. Coach from lawyers in their inner circle. Coach from the insurance guy told him to call that car in. You better tell them that it was, okay, y'all remember that, right? Over and over and over and over again. And I'm just wondering now, how long is Blac Youngsta going to be out here, y'all? Because I think he's going to be the scapegoat, y'all. I do believe so in this whole thing. They're about to try to, I wouldn't doubt if they're going to even pin some fake evidence stuff on him. Just so they can point the finger at him and get rid of him, y'all. This is my personal opinion. I am feeling this deeply, y'all. That this is what they're about to do. To try to get Yo Gotti's name and, Jay-Z name away from this whole situation. Because, people are asking questions. The fans want to know, what's up with these 22 shots? What's up with this $22 million that he turned down? And hurt somebody with the feelings when he turned that $22 million down. But it wasn't about them just buying him and owning his masters. It wasn't just about that. They wanted to shut him up for the simple fact that he was talking like Tory. Telling people how to do it without these record labels, and the record labels weren't trying to hit it. Because how they gonna get paid if y'all, you rappers, wise up and stop signing these deals with them and hustle on your own music, just like you hustled on the streets when you was out here swerving? Okay, y'all, keep that hustle going, just like Dolph did, until somebody take you out. You remember Nipsey Hussle? Same circle of people. I say this all the time. Okay. When I was pulling up that, his brother's number, Samuel Benson, there were certain numbers that popped up. There were certain numbers that popped up on Blac Youngsta's IG account. I looked these numbers up because I wanted to just see what was going to pop up, y'all. Okay, I wanted to see just exactly what was going to pop up and what it could possibly mean. Okay? Remember when they tried to pretend like they wasn't talking? See, this is the game that they play. Jay-Z, you kind of hot right now, so we gonna act like we ain't talking in the public, but behind closed doors, I got you. Okay? Do y'all remember that everybody was saying that Jay-Z and him was not talking, but in actual reality, they was working together doing all kind of projects. Okay, y'all. But they wanted the public to think that they was not still friends because the heat was on. Okay. And after a little time went past, they want to act like, oh, they back talking again. What you think the purpose of that was for? Because somebody all up in their ear trying to tell them to do this, and they artists to do that and do that. And, we going to get on T.I.'s artist just passed away too, y'all. He had an artist that just, passed away. We're going to get on that one too. Is everybody giving up somebody on their label? Because that's what I'm thinking that's going on right now. Everybody's giving up somebody right now for the year 2023. Everybody's giving up somebody. Here's a lawyer that hangs out with Yo Gotti, Blac Youngsta, Moneybagg Yo. He kicks it with them. They go to each other birthday parties, everything. They're practically family, y'all. That's the way they act. So y'all wonder why all of these guys are being so coached out here. And I'm wondering, is anybody going to start bringing up other people's names like this that's coaching these guys possibly to do crimes, or if they do crimes, how to get away with it or try to cover it up to get it away from them? Okay, y'all? Ask yourself this question, because the people that they have around them, are people that, I'm just saying, y'all, are people that is out here, mingling and tingling in this Illuminati stuff, y'all. Jay-Z and all of this stuff. Come on now, y'all. Y'all already know. Now, I got this picture right here. I think I got this from Call Me Ken Folks. He put this up about Blac Youngsta the other day. And if y'all haven't checked out Call Me Ken Folks, please do so. Okay, y'all? Especially if you are into numbers, because he got me into the numbers. I'm not going to lie. When I started watching him, I just wanted to learn more and more and more about numerology. Like, I just started trying to really go in about it. Like, I was always curious about it, but when you have somebody that can break things down the way he does, I was like, no, I must start getting into this to see what's really going on in the minds of these, devil worshipers, y'all. You have to, sometimes you have to keep up with what people are doing. You can't be blinded by what people are doing all the time. You cannot. You have to. I know people be like, oh, I don't want to watch this. I don't want that. But sometimes you got to in order to see what people is up to. It's just like, detectives and polices and stuff. They probably don't want to see all of that, gory stuff that they have to look at when they're going over cases and stuff like that. And people that did people in and, took them out in the worst way. But they have to go through that stuff in order to find out what's really going on. And this is just one of those cases with me, okay? He put out an album February 23rd called 223, y'all. 223. So this lets you know that they're highly into, he's very well into numerology. And everything that he's doing, they're lining it up perfectly because his name, everything about him pops up, all kind of Illuminati stuff, okay, y'all? Everything about this guy, okay, his birthday, everything. It's so much, just demonic stuff tied to his name that it's no wonder, Jay-Z and Yo Gotti them is so in tune with this guy, okay? They wanted to use him so that they love to put stuff in everybody's face. And this one right here, everything lines up perfectly when putting it in everybody's face when it comes down to him. Okay, y'all? Look at this. This looked like one of the scary movies that I have watched before. I got this from Call Me Ken Folks too, this picture right here. Y'all, look at 223 is the 48th prime number. And that's the date that he was born. April the 8th, y'all. And then he has an album called Illuminati. So he is well into this Illuminati stuff. And if you're looking at this picture, y'all, look at this picture. He looks like he's possessed. Like his back is broke or something. You know how they be going backwards up the stairs and coming down the stairs on their hands and all of this stuff? This is what he is trying to portray. Somebody that is possessed. That has no control anymore. And I think that the more that he didn't get involved in doing sacrifices and stuff like this, because when I say sacrifice, his brother being sacrificed, and I say a sacrificial ritual, I don't mean, oh, they did a ritual at the gas station. No. These guys have little get-togethers, and they do a little seance and all of this stuff, and they pick and choose who is going to pass next. And then his number came up again for his brother. Okay? And when you already don't feel your brother like that, you beefing with him anyway, you could care less. He wasn't even talking to his brother. Not for a little time, for a long time. You know, when you have siblings and you don't talk to them for years, there is, it's a cutoff. It's some kind of cutoff between you two. And you just can't get it right, or you just give up. Okay, you try and you try. The people that care, they'll try over and over again. But at the same time, when you have somebody that you just can't get it right with, you still care about them, but you just can't. Y'all just don't get along like that. You have outgrew that person. That person has outgrown you. You remember that statement called "out of sight, out of mind"? If you haven't seen somebody in a long, long time, just say you have a cousin that you haven't seen in 20 years. If they pass away, It's not hurting you like it would I'm gonna just say this, for somebody that you are really, really close to, that y'all like sisters and brothers, your cousins. It's a difference, okay? But I'm gonna say this as well. You have other cousins and family members that you might be used to be close with, and you haven't seen them in a while, and they could pass, and you still feel that same hurt, okay? But if it's somebody that you just don't even deal with like that, and something happens, you're not feeling no hurt like that, y'all. That's why I was telling you, for him to be acting like he about to crash out, and you got all this stuff lining up to you being, a part of Illuminati and lining up these numbers, this is all fake. I keep telling y'all this is fake. And the thing of it is, that's so weird about the whole thing. He has been used, y'all. He's been used. And this happens every day, I promise y'all. I talk about this all the time. You can have somebody that you've been dealing with for a long time, okay? And they can run into somebody that you don't deal with. And if that person is not your really true friend or whatever, a very close associate, that person that they ran into that don't deal with you will turn them into not dealing with you too. And you haven't done nothing to that person but help that person. I think this is one of them situations. Blac Youngsta wanted to prove to Yo Gotti them he was down for whatever. And due to the fact that Jay-Z takes a picture or two and hang out with Yo Gotti, everybody feel that Yo Gotti is next up to Jay-Z. He the man too. Okay? But I'm going to tell you this, Jay-Z is a jealous person. And if, somebody start getting too much shine, even more than him, Jay-Z will take out Yo Gotti his own self, my personal opinion. Because look how he done dogged everybody else, y'all. I'm just saying, okay? Look how he has dogged everybody else. And, Yo Gotti is using Jay-Z because he feeling like I'm his right-hand man now, and he uses that when he around other people. Okay? It's an image that he's trying to portray. But the thing of it is, like I told y'all, I'm starting to wonder, who really took out his other brother? Was it somebody really from Dolph's camp? Because I don't think so. I really don't. I'm starting to wonder, was that, all planned so that, Blac Youngsta, who's a loose cannon, would go after Dolph, on... I'm just put it like this. Yo Gotti probably didn't have to do anything else after, everybody came back. His brother, Blac Youngsta brother came back in the body bag. Yo Gotti ain't have to say nothing else. Because it was on from then on. His enemy became Blac Youngsta's enemy. You see what I'm saying, y'all? This is why I say I don't even know if Dolph did that. Or his aunt people in his circle. They could have did that just so they can keep this going on until they got Dolph how they wanted to get it. And they did it. And some people will try to, that's why I tell y'all, if you don't get along with somebody and that person that you don't get along with, everybody they run into, they try to turn that person against you. That somebody is on a mission. They're on a serious mission. They can't go live their life and do themselves. Everything that, about you and, they have a problem with it. It just can't move on. And this was Yo Gotti. And he was going to turn anybody that he ran into, anybody that was a part of him, he was going to turn them against, young Dolph by any means necessary. Until he had everybody hating Dolph. And then everybody sitting back looking at him, why am I in the middle of a beef with, young Dolph? And he ain't did nothing to me. Only thing I've ever heard about Dolph was him helping people. He turned down, somebody offering him millions of dollars. But now that I'm all up in the record, in the industry, I understand why he did that too. So why am I beefing with this man? Y'all see what I'm saying, y'all? This is the situation that it has, came to. Now, I know y'all remember, B. Nell Williams, okay? This came out that, Blac Youngsta was dating B. Nell. And this is what I was telling y'all about. Everything that he has been doing, he has been going through rituals. They've had this all over the internet. That Blac Youngsta was, dating, mingling and tingling, not dating or whatever, B. Nail Williams. And if you look at this, and don't know it, you would think that this is a woman he's standing next to. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I told y'all this, my day ones, twos, and threes. The industry has women that they'll send at you, and the industry also has trans that they will send at you. Whatever it is you like, they will present that in front of you. And I want y'all to pay attention how the Benson family is becoming an extinction, y'all. Think about this. Now, I don't think he have no sisters, because I haven't heard nothing about no sisters other than them fake channels that said, his sister was taken out and all of that. Those are all fake news channels. But as far as looking up anything, Googling or whatever, if he got any sisters, I ain't pull up nothing about no sister. So you mean to tell me his mother had 4 sons and 3 is gone, y'all? It's almost like 4 brothers. Y'all remember that movie, 4 Brothers? 1 passed and 3 live. I guess this the ghetto version of this. 3 passed and 1 live. But I don't think this one is going to live either. And if the mother is the way, to Manuel Benson was saying that she, play him too. Her and Blac Youngsta. If she's the way he said it is, she ain't got nothing good coming her way either. To be honest, y'all. She don't. She has nothing good coming her way. And when I was doing these numbers, y'all, it was so much stuff coming up about money transfer, transferring money to, another person. Just like when Prince passed and it was something about transfer. All of his money went to his family. Yeah, y'all. This money that he's, this blood money that he's making with all of these, sacrifices and this and that and that and this. This blood money is none of this money people are going to enjoy peacefully. It's going to be like one of them movies that, somebody opened up some kind of, mojo stuff and they found a box of money and everybody that spent that money got some bad luck on them. This what I feel when it comes down to, Blac Youngsta and the way his numbers was popping up, y'all. That everybody that's tied to his blood money is not going to enjoy that money. So Mama Bear ain't either. Okay, y'all? I'm just saying. If the other one get taken out too and the money go to him. Because Blac Youngsta don't have no kids. He don't have no kids. And you can't have no kids if you mingling and tingling with another man. 2 men can't make no baby. Okay, y'all? I'm just saying. They can't. And I know y'all remember this. This is the trans that dates Blac Youngsta, y'all. He really don't even, allegedly like women like that. Word on the street. He like men. And he mess around and let his inner circle, know his little secrets. Okay? And around the time that this information came out, there was some extortion or something going on. And Blac Youngsta just didn't care because he wasn't trying to give up no money. Remember this picture came out with them, the tranny laying there next to him, and they were showing his watch and his back, and he tried to move so he, out the camera. She was recording that, Blac Youngsta was next to her. She wanted the world to know that, that's her boo, y'all. She wanted the world to know. But I think that she was sent to do this to him, to humiliate him. That's why I keep telling y'all he been going through ritual after ritual after ritual. Do y'all know that everything that has went down with Dolph, his name is involved in it every time his name come up? And the original beef wasn't with him, it's with Yo Gotti. Why is Yo Gotti? Why did they turn everything to this guy? Made his beef, and he stood back and just watched everything go down. And word on the street, because I don't know, I'm going to say allegedly, dropped the bag. Because the bag that he gave Moneybag Yo was allegedly for to pay everybody. Y'all, word on the street, straight dropping everybody. But look how they had, what's his name? Burnett, I forgot his first name. What was his name? Burnett something. But the one over here, this is the one over here that one of the people that they arrested and he got away. He was the driver or something like that. Yeah, he was in, Blac Youngsta's video. And he is somebody that they call themselves let go. He got away in Indiana, but he really didn't get away. They had him, hiding out for a while, and then all of a sudden, they claimed that he's on house arrest. And everybody was, never told anything that they've ever even caught him. So all of that was all lies. Y'all, this court case is gonna be off the chain. When they go to court, ain't no telling what all ain't gonna come out, y'all. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Now I want y'all to look at Blac Youngsters at the time that his brother passed away. Look at his followers, y'all. 4.4 million. Don't y'all find it odd that all of these 44, 444, the this, the that, the that keeps popping up, y'all? Yeah, don't y'all find that odd? You know why it's not odd? It's because, y'all, they lined it up this way. 67 posts, 224 followers. All of this mean things. This is why they lined it up the way they lined it up, y'all. Okay? Now, 67, if you go to 67, y'all, 67 lines up with soul. Like, they want your soul. Remember Prince said, the prize is your soul. They want your soul. And remember, I be talking about the purge all the time. And I was telling y'all that this is all this is about, so they can take out innocent people. So they can get somebody that's reckless to jump on social media and talk about he ain't gonna feel sorry for nobody. He take out and this and that and that and this. This is all a front, y'all. Purge popped up under 67, y'all. Skull and crossbones also is under 67. The New World Order, the NWO, that's under 67, y'all. Okay? Satanic, 66. Blood sacrifice and Lucifer also equals 67, y'all. The mark of the beast equals 67. Water, remember I was telling y'all about water rituals. Water also means 67. Cash and crucifixion equals 67, y'all. Everything about these numbers, when it comes down to this whole thing, it's strange, y'all. It really is. And if you look up the 224 followers, I looked that up too, I do believe. I'm trying to think of what did I do with that. I looked that up as well. 224. Wait, let's don't skip the 44. 44. Let's go to 44. K to the I to the LL comes up under 44. Money God comes up under 44. And y'all know who the money God is, because somebody that's materialistic, the root of all evil. Money God pops up. John pops up. Remember I was telling y'all about the clues and threes, and the three Johns popped up, and everybody was talking about Mo3 was John Wick. Was his brother John Wick, y'all? Was this a hit? 9 something in the morning, y'all. His brother was taken out. This was somebody was laying and waiting, just like Mo3. Okay, y'all? Somebody lying and waiting for everything to go down the way they planned it to go down. Okay? Just like Mo3 had to be taken out by the numbers 1111. Okay? It's the same thing with this guy here. He had to be taken out by the numbers. It was a reason that he was taken out on August the 18th. 818, y'all. It was a reason for that. Okay? 17 also equals 44. And that's the date that Dolph was taken out, on the 17th, y'all. Okay? Ritual sacrifice also comes up, and the N word comes up too, under 44. Okay? 224. Let's get to 224. And this is weird that this pops up. This was so strange. When this popped up, I was like, well, I'm not surprised, okay? And I had just pulled up the pictures of him with the trans. But 224 equals devils, and it equals transgender. It equals the surge and soul. When somebody wants to take your soul. This guy is soulless, y'all, okay? He's soulless. And I'm going to tell y'all this. He think that he got something good going on because he got heavy camp and stuff, and that he don't have to perform no more. He can just get heavy camp. His regular, his whoever he signed, he can just sign them. So he can, have other sacrifices. So he won't ever have to be a sacrifice. But when you know too much and you didn't got a taste of the good life, I don't think Blac Youngsta will go in there and do no serious time, y'all, without telling no other people and getting a deal. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If they really wanted to get all the information that they wanted to know about what, who, what, when, and where with Dolph stuff, and they offered Blac Youngsta a deal and not life, or some serious time, I think he would sing like a baby on this whole. I think he would blow the roof off of all this Illuminati stuff. He would even bring that up too, because he seemed like the type that just don't care. He's a crash dummy wherever he go. If he go to jail, he gonna be a crash dummy. He ain't finna sit in there and watch it. People when they let you watch TV in a jail, and Yo Gotti sitting up there hugged up with Angela, if she's still alive by then. He ain't gonna sit back and watch him living his best life. Do y'all see how Yo Gotti is running around right now doing interviews and acting like he's living his best life and going out the country with Angela and this and that and that and this? Do y'all see this? And Blac Youngsta is catching hell. His whole family is being extinct. Okay, y'all? There's an extinction process taking place in the Bensons household, y'all. And it didn't have to happen. The only reason that it did happen is because you wanted to be down with Jay-Z and, Yo Gotti them. And this was what you have stepped yourself into. And see, I'm going to tell y'all this. He ain't going to be sleeping too many nights at night. I'm going to tell y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if Blac Youngsta don't start getting hooked on some street pharmacy stuff or something. Because I think that he's going to be hunted by some family members, to be honest with y'all. His nights is not going to be the same. Okay, y'all? It's not. It's a lot of stuff that was coming up. Now, I'm going to tell y'all some more numbers was coming up. 121 popped up, and that was, I think, under Emmanuel Benson. I think it's under his name. But gun control popped up, and blood sacrifice popped up. And you see how a lot of rappers is running to these politicians and hanging out with them and banned prisons and this and that and that and this. They, these rappers out here is a part of, everyday little hood people getting in trouble. They play a big part of them getting in trouble. Okay? A lot of them that's from these hoods and left the hood, they're still bringing back street pharmacy stuff. They're still bringing back weapons in the hood and putting them out there, and then they stroll on back to their house somewhere. And they let y'all do whatever y'all do. But see, the thing of it is that you're not paying attention. See, this gun control stuff is going to start getting serious. And in a minute, y'all are given a privilege right now that you all can carry and protect yourselves. But what happens when it gets to a point where y'all just too reckless that they take away all of those rights and you're not allowed to have anything? Gun control? And Jay-Z and them are sitting back in they big, mansions and stuff while y'all out here acting a fool with each other. And in a minute, they're going to be pulling over every time they see y'all. They're going to be pulling y'all over, checking y'all cars and taking you to jail. And you're probably going to end up in the same jail. Partially owned by probably, one of the rappers like Jay-Z or somebody. You're going to end up in their prison off of listening to their music, sending y'all off. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's all I can say. 224. 170. 170 popped up under Emmanuel Benson, his brother. Number and grave popped up, y'all. Sacrifice in Florida popped up. And I'm just saying, ain't Florida where they're supposed to have that big meeting at before they tried to take they took Dolph out? The Makita girl and all of them. Were they in Florida? I think they was in Florida when they had the big meeting before they, took Dolph out. That popped up as well. Is he the mastermind? Look at how Jay-Z have stood the test of time. Through Tupac, through Biggie, through everybody that could rap really, really good. Okay, y'all? Dolph, very popular, out here doing his own thing. Everybody that he has came across. R. Kelly, Him and R. Kelly started beefing. Then R. Kelly goes to prison. Now, I'm not saying R. Kelly shouldn't be in prison. But why ain't other people in prison too if they were dating Aaliyah too? Why ain't they there too? She was young with them too. Okay, y'all. It just makes no sense that everybody that gets into it with this guy, they end up in jail or gone. And he's still out here. And all these good rappers that everybody like, that into their music, they're gone. And we left with all of this bull crap. And this also tells you that the industry pushes them to get rid of the people that can put a message out that makes sense. Tupac was their biggest opt. To be honest with y'all, he was their biggest op. They needed to get him out the way because he could start a movement, y'all. The way Tupac preached and talked, people listened when he opened his mouth, and people couldn't stand that, y'all. They could not stand it. So let's get back to Blac Youngsta, y'all. 33 years old. 33 is one of the numbers for, the Masons, right? 33rd degree Mason. It's a mess. 86 popped up too under his brother. Blood sacrifice, snake bite popped up, Freemasonic, money, MK Ultra popped up. Now this is a new one that popped up, and I was like, Shakur Stevenson, ain't that the guy that runs with Mob Ties? His name popped up, and I was like, I wonder why his name popped up. I might have to do some numbers on him and see what's up with him. But that popped up, okay? 11 popped up, number 11. Freemasonic puppet popped up. Plastic surgery popped up. And it made me think about, is it a possibility that why everybody been trying to go out the country and all of this stuff, is it a possibility that they're going to try to go get some plastic surgery done so they won't look the same, so they can get out of this? Because a lot of people feel like Yo Gotti is going to run. He's going to go out the country because they saying that the reason why he's with Angela Simmons right now is because her uncle then ran out the country too, because he running away from charges and baby mamas and all the kind of stuff too. So due to the fact he's in this other country, he can't be touched. A word on the street. I don't know how true it is, but this is what people are saying. So is this Yo Gotti called himself trying to get schooled to go out the country somewhere? I'm just saying, it makes you wonder why people like Mob Ties, Jay Prince and them is banning islands and stuff. Is this so people can go run out the country somewhere and get away? They got warrants out for their arrest and all this stuff. I'm just saying, y'all, we already see that the guy that allegedly they said that had something to do with Takeoff out, he was about to leave too. He was trying to get up out of here. He wasn't trying to stick around. He just didn't make it out of here. But if he would have, is that where he would have went, y'all? Ask yourself this question, okay? But this is the type of stuff that was popping up. Crash was popping up because he is definitely a crash dummy. Jesuits, Illuminati is popping up, which is the name of his album cover, y'all. Master popped up too, y'all. Now another thing popped up. Number 73 popped up, y'all. 73, when 73 popped up, stupid popped right up, okay? Stupid. And this is so stupid. This whole thing was it wasn't even cause for. I wonder how other family members, if his mother has sisters and brothers and stuff like that, how they're looking at him right now in the family. I'm wondering how they're, what their conversations is about. Do they know that Blac Youngsta helped line up his own family? Because, family be knowing, y'all. Family be knowing some stuff. Some people be quiet, but family be knowing some other stuff. And it's just like I told y'all that his brother knew the whole play that happened to Dolph. He knew his brother was in town. He knew whatever happened. He's close enough to find out everything. And I think that he was somebody that they had to get rid of because they thought that he would talk. And just like, the feds is knocking on people's doors in Dallas, the feds is knocking on doors in Memphis about this whole situation with Dolph as well, y'all. So they're trying to had some stuff. So when 73 popped up and it said, stupid, then it said, remember I was telling y'all about your soul is quiet in hell. Remember that was on that movie? That popped up too. Hell. Ritual sacrifice popped up. And then sacrifice popped up again by itself. Spiritual. This is spiritual warfare. That popped up. Crucify popped up as well, y'all. That popped up too. But 33 years old. Wow. Blac Youngsta mourns the demise of his young brother. August 8th. August the 18th. August 18th. So that's 818. And look at this 818, y'all. 818 equals 17. Okay? Dolph was taken out on the 17th. 17th. November 17th. Taken out. Okay? 48 is the day that Blac Youngsta was born. There's that 12. So if you got the 17 and you got the 12, look what that adds up to. Because 7 plus 1 is 8. If you break that down, 8, 1, 8 equals 17. 1 plus 7, 8. Okay, y'all? Blac Youngsta born April the 8th. Equals 12. 4 plus 8. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Murder by numbers. 83, y'all. 83. And if you spell out 8 and 3, 8, 3, in numerology, 48 comes up, y'all. It's strange, ain't it, y'all? 32 weeks. From January 1st to August 18th is 32 weeks. But if you flip it, it's 23. 23. The number is 23. If you put them in a date numerology calculator. This is strange, y'all. And what's even more strange is August the 18th, 2023 is the 230th day of 2023. 230th day of the year. And in numerology, you don't count the 0. So what do you have right here, y'all? Another 23? Another 23. Y'all make it make sense as to even, and I got this picture right here from Call Me Ken folks too. And he put on that, I am not my brother's keeper. He definitely is not. Not none of his brother's keepers. But look at his shirt, say 223, y'all. Same as his album cover. Y'all make it make sense. 223, and your brother passed away the year 2023. Your third and last brother. Y'all, this is sad. On so many levels that this big head, y'all know what I want to call you know what I want to call him, okay? Started this whole mess just because he couldn't control Dolph. And I think it wasn't even about him and Dolph. I think Jay-Z wanted to control Dolph. Jay-Z wanted to be in on whatever and however, and found out how Dolph was making his money. How did he just be able to turn down $22 million? At this age and this early in the game, how could he, and this late in the game, because Dolph has made a lot of music. I think that this dwindled down, and this is my personal opinion, but I truly believe that this could have dwindled down from Jay-Z just being jealous of Dolph. And he put that hate in somebody that's already a hater. Yo Gotti, he's in the city with him. Try to get him to plug with us. Try to get him to sign with us. I'll give him $22 million. Because I doubt Yo Gotti was going to give Dolph $22 million. I think that $22 million was either coming from, it had to have been coming from Jay-Z. Because I don't even think it was coming from, Empire. Because right on the street, Empire was having money problems. And Dolph was they were trying to sell a portion of Empire. And Dolph was about to buy into Empire. Okay? We don't even know if that deal didn't even go through or not. That he gave, Empire a bunch of money to be part owner of Empire. We don't even know that Dolph gave him money and he got away with all that money Dolph gave him. We don't even know that either. Because all we know is right after the deal was supposed to have been put into play, Dolph got taken out. Now, what a great way to get somebody to sign onto your label, your Empire, distribution deal or Empire, records, and then take that person out. What a great way. And all these people in the same circle. I keep telling y'all this. When that money get passed around, just think about the insurance policy not even the insurance policy. Let's talk about quality control when they just got paid $300 million to sell quality control. Okay, y'all? How much of them millions of dollars went to the people that helped take off out of here? Because he wasn't in agreement with quality control for a long time. Wasn't nobody agreeing on nothing. But now that he's gone, him, quality control got and take off his family members that's left and his, friend from back in the day, Offset, they all are cool again now. Make it make sense, y'all. Somewhat. Make it make sense. So y'all tell me, do y'all think there's a connection with this and Jay-Z and Yo Gotti? Tell me, y'all, please, okay? I didn't want this video to be this long, but I'll be having to try to get my point off. But anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.